Okay, greetings everybody. Welcome back. Attempt number 2 with Hytale. So if you missed attempt number 1, you didn't miss much. It's about 15 minutes, 10 minutes long. I fixed the problem, fixed the issue on my side. I suspect that a lot of my recent streams have been not looking as good as they should because of some problems on the video settings in my stream software. Don't know when that got changed, adjusted, or messed up, but I've done a few changes. Hopefully, it looks much, much better now, and we can proceed. So, to redo the intro, this is Hytale. I am Vorm. We're going to be checking out Hytale for the first time. If you're not aware, Hytale has been in development for quite a long time. Build in the past I've seen as a Minecraft killer. It is very much inspired from, developed from Minecraft. It's in the same exact vein. It's a much brighter, I guess, brighter world. It's been a while since I played standard Minecraft. But it does some of its own things. I see traces of a lot of other games that I've played recently. But it just recently went into early access, not on Steam. You have to go to their own website to get it, just like you would with Minecraft or Vintage Story or a few other games of that type. So not on Steam, but it is considered an early access release. I don't know how much game is in the game, but we are going to dive in and give it a play. I'll probably be spending most of the day tinkering around with it, with a few spots in between of me sleeping and eating. But we'll hammer away at it. So hope you enjoy, and feel free to ask questions, comment if you're here live on Twitch or later on YouTube in the comments. So let me show you what it looks like now. There you go. Take a look. This is what you're supposed to be seeing. I hope you can appreciate the difference and why I was concerned. I deleted the VOD on the previous one, so you can't go back and look at what it looked like 10 minutes ago. But now my preview image and what I'm seeing on Twitch matches what I see on my gameplay monitor. So, should be much, much better. Much brighter, much more color saturation, contrast, all that good stuff. Okay, so we were right here at the start. We made no progress, so we started right here. We spawned into the world. This is your little starter cave or starter temple area. We stepped outside, we gathered a few sticks, a few stones, made our axe, our sword, and our pickaxe, and, here we are. So, we got more stuff to do. Let's grab some more resources real quick. Then we'll head back into the cave. I'm just going to set up an initial base right there in our little starter temple thing. Should probably punch these instead of using the axe. I think I'm burning durability on this while I do this stuff. So I've got about 20-30 minutes of gameplay off camera that I did, just to get a feel for the basic mechanics and interface. But beyond that, I can't answer too many questions about the gameplay. We're going to be exploring it together, figuring out what we can do. Alright, we got birds in the sky. Here is the map, so our starter location. You can zoom it out. I don't know, that's as far north as it'll let me scroll. That's as far east. Alright, so that's most of the full world, I guess, that I can explore currently. I don't know if it's stopping me from scrolling because that's literally the edge of the world, or if it's going to uncover the map and then continue scrolling. We'll do some traveling. We'll see what they let us do. Alright. So, before we go doing any other interesting stuff, let's just scoop up another berry. Alright, let's pop inside, block out, or chop out some blocks, and start dropping some benches and stuff. So, we now have a pickaxe. This should go faster. Yes, it does. I don't believe there's a starvation mechanic or a hydration mechanic. Looks like you gather food items just primarily for buffs and healing percentages. From the little I've seen so far of the gameplay anyway. Okay. Sure. So, we'll start over here. We have a workbench. We have a wooden chest that shows you what you need. I'm going to need to go chop another tree. We're definitely going to need more logs. We need logs for both of those. We have a builder's workbench for doing structural building blocks. I think you input like a cobblestone block, and then it shows you all the variations like steps and poles and everything you can make out of that with that particular tool bench. We got a campfire to put down. We need a bedroll, but we need 2 light hides. We got to do a little bit of hunting to get our bedroll down. I think it defaults to respawning you here. So not as long as I'm living here, it's not too important, I think, that I get the bedroll down. We already got these 3 basic tools. Let's go ahead and start with the workbench. Craft it up, puts it on our hotbar. I think, is it just looted items where I can set that? Not that one. General? Where was that? Oh yeah, preferred pickup locations going into my inventory. Apparently when you're crafting tool benches, it still goes into your hotbar. Oh, that's fine. All right, so it shows a ghost image of where it's going to go. It's right click to place it. There is crafting from storage boxes in the game. So I'm going to leave 2 spaces for a double wide storage box, and we'll put a bench on each side of it, I guess. So we'll go there for that. Craft. Place that down. Let's go chop another tree real quick. I'm coming for you, tree. Oh, it's a double wide. It's a double wide. That is very Vintage Story-esque, the way the trees come down. Root system kind of winds around. I think that'll be enough to get our initial workbenches down. Okay, give me 1 more of these so we can do that and get double wide. Then we'll do... Oh, we need a campfire. Let's put the campfire... Let's see. I think I might put the campfire and food stuff over there. Yeah, let's do that. Do blocks hang in the air in this game world? They do. All right. Okay, let's put a campfire. Yeah, we'll go in the corner. Why not? 10 for that. Only 6 for that and 3 stone. Alright, craft one of those. Put that there and we'll store our food. Yeah, food and food related items. Put all that over here. Actually, no, not tree sap. You're going back over here. I think I'm just going to throw you into the corner. Alright, you get raw materials of all the types. And then when we go to craft, you can see it's pulling out of the nearby chest. It shows the chest symbol there. I don't know what the range is for the crafting from the chest. I have to test that to see how far you can get. Actually, I can test it now. Let's test it. Let's find out. So, if we put you... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Can you still see it? Yep, you can still see it. All right. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 6 away. You can still see it. That's farther than I thought they were going to go with it. Okay. How about over here? Wow. What is the range on this? Okay. That's quite the range. I guess we'll just say it's pretty far. Alright, so we got more choices now. So I'm not going to use this sword. I'm going to go two-handed dagger, I think, to start. And we'll get a bow, arrows. Yeah, just do 10. Alright, we got 60 arrows and the bow. Put you up here. I need to make more boxes. Alright, what else we got? We've got a weapon I want. These are all additional weapons, not tools. Battle axe, mace, sword. I need torches. Alright, we got 32 torches. Let's get a couple of torches up on the walls. Looks good. Let's also press the Z key. How does this work again? Z key. And over there. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't hold my torch while I'm fighting with my daggers. I don't see a durability on the torches either. So I don't know if they go out over time. What else we got? We've got take all, move all, quick stack. So quick stack items I already have in my inventory. So if we shift grab half, quick stack, it moves it up into there. All right. Good. Sort inventory. Good. Shift to take half, right click to take one, and shift left click to transfer the entire stack. So yeah. All right. Pretty straightforward. Gotta give it a fire source to burn, and put in your input, and get an output. Got it. So, I don't think I'm going to worry about trying to cook any of this stuff. We'll keep berries with me to nibble on for the health regen 1 and the 5% instant health. Okay. What else? We need more trees chopped down so I can get a few more chests put up. Otherwise, we're done here. We do have other tools. Looks like we got to go get some copper in order to get the next set of upgraded tools. The second to the last metal doesn't spawn properly in the normal branch, but works in the experimental. All right. How long is it going to be before I get to the second to the last metal? I mean, is this the last mithril? And adamantite is the second to the last? I suspect it's going to be a while before I get there. So, thanks for the heads up. But I don't think it'll affect me currently. Unless the gameplay curve is really short. Be a second while I refill my mug full of ice with some yummy water. Either art of stuttering. Yep, I'm back. I fixed it. You now see what I see with all the proper lighting and color depth and so on. Alright, so let's look at this again. So we have a tool tab. Like I said, for copper tools, we got to go get some copper and put it into the furnace. So we need more logs for the furnace. We've got an armorer bench for armor. We've got a blacksmith's anvil for weaponry. Tanning rack, we need some hides. Farmer's workbench, we need trees. So we need a bunch of stuff. I need to chop trees. I need to get more grass. We need some hides from some animals. Or we can get all these other workbenches down. Alright. Yeah, let's go out and do some things. I'm not sure what the day-night cycle is. Looks like we're heading into the nighttime. I assume we're going to get a la Minecraft skeletons or enemies that'll come out at night. So we'll stay close to base and just gather some resources for now. Well, things might have to take out to knock this down. One more. Reminds me of chopping down big oak trees in Vintage Story. Minus the shifting soil and the landslides. Almost killing me. Geez, stuff scattered all over the place. Hey, that's copper. Okay, wasn't expecting a copper node just sitting on the surface. Alright, that was a pretty good haul of wood. Let's go ahead and chop out some of the roots. Looks like we do have durability on tools. Just keeps on going. Alright, let's see how high we can mantle. What have we, 1, 2, 3 blocks? Well, 3 blocks is no problem. That's interesting. Alright, let's head back, see what we can get done with what we've gathered up. Get on the inside of the doors before we shut them. Okay, you. Let's deposit similar. Drop in all the wood. Yeah, and the copper and the tree sap. So the whole stack went over there, did it? Let's pull that out. And just put in a portion. Alright, what's going on? Okay, back to that. Give me times 10. Okay. Now we got about 66 torches. How's that about? What was that? Oh, the faintest idea what that was. I just took some damage. Huh. Did I set myself on fire? I did. Alright. That's what happened. Ow. Fire. Okay, let's turn those off. Sort. Okay, now we got some choices. Let's go ahead and get the furnace up. Builder's workbench, furniture workbench. Gotta get more copper for those and gotta get animal hides for that. Okay, furnace. I think I'm gonna move that other one. Hey, builder's workbench. Let's put you... Oops, I already had one. My bad. Let's put you right there. And put the furnace over in that corner. And we'll put you on the other side. Lumberjack chest needs redwood and iron. All of these need iron. Alright, so we're not going to be making those for a bit. We can make a Quebec bed. Sure, make me a Quebec bed. I see this is going to be one of those games that goes heavy for all of the cutesy cosmetic stuff. Character gen stuff alone and the different supporter packs you can purchase informed me of that, so... I never care a whit about that stuff myself, but... Alright, so F to interact, confirm, so that's our respawn point. I think that's the only point of that, other than the decorative nature for however you want to, you know, design your place. What else we got? We got light sources, candles, ancient candles, chandeliers, barren candles. Alright, pottery, bolts of wool, table trestles, various furnishings, and cosmetic seasonal stuff, and whatever. Alright, I don't care much about that bench. Very little. I probably didn't end up taking that down because other than maybe some lights, there's almost nothing that's utilitarian beyond the chests. And I don't know if these, they don't tell me like stats or details. I don't know if this holds more stuff. Am I getting a benefit for the iron ingots, or is it just purely decorative? Is this entire bench decoration only is what I want to know. Because I could have made a simple crude bedroll right here instead of putting this little thing up. But whatever. Over here, we have to have an input for the builder's bench. This, I believe, is where you put in a material type. Yeah. Put in a material type, and then you can make all of the various types of blocks out of it. So, roof, walls, beams, half slabs, stone brick, etc. So you can convert your standard cobblestone or whatever material you put in here to all the variants. That's fine. It's fine. Alright, this I didn't need. I don't think I can do anything with it. I don't know if we have like a trash can that destroys items, or if I just chuck them into a hole, or do they despawn if I don't pick them up after a period of time? Like if I come back here and throw that on the ground, is it going to stay there forever, or is it going to despawn eventually? Let's find out. Alright, that's it. So we got 60 arrows, 47 torches, the basic tools. Mostly it looks like I need copper. I would like to get to the copper tools. I think I have to get the armor station up, or the anvil up, before I can get weaponry. So, we need to get copper into the furnace, turn it into ingots. And then we need to build... Yeah, the blacksmith's anvil, which needs 2 copper ingots for that, 2 for that, hides for that, 2 copper for that, so. Alright, yeah. We need to find some copper, and we need to get some animals. So, nighttime. Anything to see out here? Oh yeah, can I nerd pole? I didn't bring anything to nerd pole with. Let's dig up some dirt and see if we can nerd pole. Yep, you can nerd pole. So, little temple thing is lit up. It looks like there's a moving light source right there. Probably one of the skeletons, I'm assuming. Don't see any other... Well, some light up there. Alright, I guess... actually, I want to go down into the local cave. Where was our cave? Right there, I think? I don't think it was in front of me over here. We're supposed to have fall damage. I don't know how far you have to fall for the damage to happen. Alright, let's run over here. I think I remember the cave over here. Oh yeah, we've got a Bambi right there. I don't know if they... Yeah, there's the cave. I don't know if they run directly away from you. Can I run you into the water? How many hits is this going to take? This is going to take some practice. I think arrows are use and lose. I don't think there's a way to pick them up. I haven't seen one anyway. Hey. The combat system is more involved than Minecraft's. Why I'm hitting them and both knocking down my durability when I can just hit F to pick them up. We had a skeleton over here earlier. I didn't come over this far. Whoa! We do have collapse? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Okay. Okay. So, there's a charge up. So in the bottom right, it shows right click to attack, left click to block. And then after you've attacked something enough, it charges up like an ult attack, and you tap Q to execute the ult. Well, hi there. I seem to be getting stuns with the knife, which seems unfair. I don't know if later... Whoa. Alright. That one's just almost faster than me. Not quite. Looks like it's a dash forward on that ultimate. Okay. Let's go back to our initial target here. I wanted to go down here. I think I can just mantle up out of here. Yeah, so. What do we got down here? Nothing so far. And then it branches. Light source. Looks like a glowy mushroom. Maybe copper right there where I'm pointing. Large boom shrooms. That's, I think, mineable right there, but I don't like how convoluted that little area there is. That's what we're after right there, some copper. That reaches farther than I thought. Uh-oh. Oh, just mice and bats. Should have left torches to follow my way back out. I better head back before I get lost. I know it's coming up to an intersection and then hook a left, I believe. Yeah, we crossed here. We came back from this direction. And I believe up there. Alright, the cave seems fairly extensive. Who's growling at me? Oh. Well, hi there. Dude's actually hitting me pretty hard. Killed him right before I did the finisher move. Okay. So, what do we get back with? We managed to get 22 copper ore, so I'm going to need some wood to burn for that. I guess we'll do, I don't know how much I need to process that much copper. Let's assume that much. Put that in, turn it on. Can I split it? Does it matter? Is it still going to do just one at a time, or is this for doing blended metals? Yeah, it's still going to do one at a time. All right. We'll just let that run for a bit. Let's see, we did get our hides. That means we can do a few other things. We got a tanning rack. Farmer's workbench, didn't need hide. Already got the builder, already got the furniture. Okay. Let's throw the tanning bench over here. Process some hides. So we got some copper. We can do our anvil and our armor workbench. So craft. Chef stove, huh? Boom powder. Furniture, go right next to that one. And the blacksmith we'll put over next to that. Oh, we went through all of that and we still got 9 copper to go. Did I not make the other... Which one do we have? The anvil? That's for weapons. I did make the armor bench? Alright. Copper sword. Of course, iron sword needs iron, the light leather, linen scraps. Copper daggers, that's what I want. Craft copper daggers. Hey, it did disappear. Alright, we'll just throw our junk over here then. Goodbye, you. Copper daggers, signature energy plus 27. I don't know what that means. Is that the, like the ult attack? Generates energy? Does that mean, I don't know what that means. I don't know what signature energy is. Alright, so it turned off automatically so it didn't keep burning the wood, so at least I don't have to micromanage that. Furnace tier 1 to tier 2 requirements. So we need iron, thorium, and cobalt in order to go to a tier 2 furnace. Okay. Stockpile that. Let's bring, oops. Give me that. Craft another one of those. So, how do you work? A mushroom skewer. It doesn't tell me what the... Up there it is. Mushroom skewer. Health regen 2, stamina boost 2. Alright, so no reason not to do that. Fruit skewer, meat skewer, veggie skewer. Mushroom salad. Lettuce. Need lettuce. Okay. Baked goods. Bread needs dough. Popcorn needs salt and corn. And fish. So there's dough, flour, eggs, and a bucket. Alright, so there's a bit of a process here. So this does specialty items more so than I thought it would replace the campfire, but apparently not. All right, and again, it turned off automatically, which is great. Let's switch you to torches at the end, food items there. So this is 45 seconds. That's just health regen 1, so that's got the extra boost. But if we come over here, so it's saying I'm in range of 119 sticks, so I'm getting the storage out of that box over here, just like we were doing in the reverse. So, alright, that's fine. That means you can do centralized storage. So far I haven't seen a way to label boxes. I don't know if that's something that's possible through later tech, advancement stuff, or if they just don't have that implemented. Or if they don't plan on implementing it, I don't know. But I do miss being able to label boxes. Pack rats need labels. So, I guess I really don't need to hold the logs and sticks and everything. Well, I'm going to leave these here anyway. So I want to do some fruit skewers out of all that fruit I'm holding on to. Yeah, do them all. Alright, so now we've got fruit skewers. Health regen 2, stamina boost 2 for 2.5 minutes versus 1 and 1 for 45. So I guess I should use the raw meat in some fancier recipes that I don't see yet. This isn't meat in general, this is kind of odds and ends. Baked goods. It says prepared, but there's at least one unknown item. Alright. I got the idea. So that created light leather. Not sure I should have done all of them into that, but off you go. Armor, what do we got? We've got copper as an option, iron, thorium. Alright, so that's probably the full list of resources. You start seeing things like adamantite and mithril. That's usually the end of the line. So I don't think they're hiding any other resources. And then we got the different body slots: head, chest, hands, legs, and shield. So I need a lot of copper, basically, so I can get into full copper. It'll be a while before we can do any of the others. I don't need a shield if we're dual wielding, so I need, ooh, wow. 9, 14, 25, 31 copper in order to get a full set of copper armor. Projectile resist, physical resist, and health bump. They don't list anything like weight being an issue or encumbrance factors or any kind of negative. Pretty simple system. Everything seems pretty simple and surface level so far. Okay, I think... What do we have left? So we've got that, we've got those. So convert ore into bars of metal, then make armor, make weapons, get the hides process, because you need some of those parts for the weapon and armor crafting. Farmer bench. Did I make a farmer bench? We got the furniture bench we saw. We got the block conversion bench. Oops, I have 2 furniture benches. Add Vormithrax. Off to the dead zone with you. Yeah, so we don't have a farmer bench yet. Everything else we've got. These are locked. Metal spike traps. Targets, bear traps, training dummies, carts, backpack upgrade, locked. Need a workbench 2. That's a long way away. Standard backpack. Iron. We're not to iron yet. We don't have medium leather yet. Wooden spikes and an unknown item. Find the forgotten temple and restore 100 memories. Alright. No idea what that process is. Otherwise, looks like we're pretty well set. I do need to copper my axe and my hatchet. We've got enough, so let's go ahead and get that done. Looks like I can't queue up multiple jobs. I have to wait for this to finish before I can set something else. So, you and you. The farm bench over here. Alright, what do you do? Got a lot of tabs. Feed bags, hose, watering cans, buckets, capture crates for small animals, chicken coops, fertilizer, better hose, shears, traps, seed bags, saplings. I assume you build the saplings and then you craft them. Growth time, 5 stages over 2 days. Alright, and at the start you only have beach. Whoa, tier 3, tier 4. What's it take to upgrade this thing? Essence of life, wheat, lettuce, and softwood logs. That's not too bad. Well, I mean, I don't know how hard it's going to be to get this stuff going, but that doesn't seem nearly as bad as the workbench over there. So that gets you access to other saplings. We got the different essences of life, greater, standard. There's an essence of life for each of the vegetable types. What does this mean? Does this mean it takes a turnip to create an essence of life? That's what it looks like. Huh. Okay, what are these? Planters? Yeah, planters and decorative. Got it. Alright, so that'll be the farming stuff. We'll figure that out at some point. Specialty food goods and the campfire. I think I might move this chest. Yeah, let's move this thing. I assume I'm going to need to pick the items up. What happens if I don't? They hit the ground. Alright, so they get picked up anyway, manually. Let's go ahead and just put it against the wall over there. And then I'm going to move you in a little bit. And I might put... Well, we'll see what else we unlock. I don't know if I'll need anything else, but we'll just leave it like that. You can have that back for the fire source, and you can have all that back. Okay. What else? We just need a lot of copper for our armor set. We got our tools coppered, our weapons coppered, we got some food items, we got torches. Oh, I need to be eating. Need to get my health back. There's no instant heal for large amounts, so it takes time to get healed up from combat. Well, next time I fight, I'll have to try blocking more. We'll see how that goes. Alright, looks like it's daytime. Fox, I think bunnies. So, we got an extensive cave there. I think I'm going to do some overland exploring first. We'll check out these local kind of sites, and then we'll do some more mining and such. So, let's go visit over there. Those are some big birds. Not sure how much, really big birds. Oh, I don't know how much of the resources are like biome locked. If you get wheat from just the grasslands biome here, and I don't know, some other resource from here, a different one from here, etc. We'll find out as we explore. These are like really big turkey looking things with really sharp talons. Let's grab some stone while we're over here. We might be past the need for this kind of raw material. But we'll grab it because it's here. We got something right there too. Alright, let's go back and take a look at this thing. I suspect it's going to have a dungeon entrance. It's a big bunny. Okay. Work in progress. Oh well, I guess it doesn't currently have a dungeon. Big tree. Do we take it down? We keep running around. Yeah, let's keep running around. Another hole in the ground. I found water to be a good source for stone if you don't have sections like that area I just picked up. There is no going underwater currently. I'm trying to force myself under and I can't, so it's like you're walking on the water. And you can even pick up the stones in the water, which is kind of weird. Hey, fishies. I know there's fish traps, I believe. I don't know if I can interact with the fish other than through the traps. Who's up here? I saw something moving. Trolls? And a warg? Hey, troll. Oops. Missed. They move pretty fast. Once they're coming up on you, it's hard to get any lead on them. I don't know if nerd pole is an option. Looks like you can fast fire the bow. Whoa! Oh, he got me with the club. Alright, let's go to our daggers and we'll try blocking. See how that works. Whoa! That second hit came in. Hey! Alright, now I'm getting my butt kicked. Whoa! Ah! If I try to eat, it'll slow down while it does the eat animation, so... Oh, running out of stamina. Not sure how far they're willing to chase either. Oh, you're not willing to cross? That's unfortunate. He was one arrow away from dying. Yes, thanks. I don't need the blink, blink, blink noise. The heartbeat alone is enough warning, thanks. And the screen going red. You don't need 4 different ways of telling me I'm wounded. You can go under. There's a descend option. If it requires a key press, it's kind of silly. I haven't seen anything that requires me to go underwater yet. If I ever do, then I'll worry about it then. Alright, so that got me a fair bit of heal, but we're definitely going to need more. What do we get as boots? Trork Warrior Gauntlets. +7 health. Physical resist, projectile resist, increased charge attack damage. Alright. I don't know what the copper equivalent is in that slot, but that seems about what I was seeing. So we'll throw those on. To go with our meat club. What's the damage output on the meat club? I need to find an easier opponent that I can practice dodging and blocking and attacking with. These guys are a little tough. Not counting you, Mr. Little Mouse. Anything up here I can grab? It's a cool little troll. POI. You got a carrot trap? Small lumberjack chest. So we couldn't build that ourselves. I suspect I might be able to take... Whoa, he saw me from further than I thought he would. Whoa, he looks all charged up and angry and stuff. Can we abuse the water again? Unfortunately, we can. Oh! Yeah, this is not great. That does not interesting combat gameplay make. Alright, I'll have to self-enforce not taking advantage of that nonsense. At the very least, if they're in a situation like that, they should run away, so I can't just sit there and kill them. Looks like that's about it for this site. Little troll camp. What do we pick up? Iron ore, some fish, a crude battle axe. I don't want the crude battle axe. Medium hide, a lumberjack chest. I wish there was a little more detail, like holds 20 or something. Some kind of info on why I would care about that. Linen, rubble, and that's the other random stuff, random food items. Roast veggies. Alright, where are we at on the map? So, home is there. We just came across the river there. Don't see anything that looks particularly interesting on the map itself over here. I think I'm going to head back. We checked that. Maybe we'll go do an initial survey of that after we drop some stuff off. or we'll fall in a punji stick hit and just happen to miss the punji sticks. Well, that's amusing. That was kind of funny. That's going to be higher than I can mantle. Guess we'll go up this wall. I'm not holding any blocks. Yeah, I don't care in particular about maple logs. What is that, like 4 height? 3 height? Whoops. This is not our house. Okay. Quick stack for general materials. So yeah, small lumberjack chest versus a crude double chest. Why would I care about the small lumberjack chest? I don't have a single copy of the other one. I think that's the same. I think it's just the design. I think it's the same space. This is just a double, so yeah. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna keep all the random food items. It doesn't look like I haven't seen any indication of spoilage timers or anything to worry about, so we'll just throw all this stuff in here for now. Keep the hides out. Salt is gonna be used for cooking. Iron, and some wheat, and some life essence. Do we keep the hides? I think I need to set a box up for the hides. Maybe that's what I'll use this for. We'll use you for the hides. And I'll need another set of boxes for like random gear that I bring back that I'm not sure I'm going to use. Oops. I thought I made 2. Alright, my other junk disappeared. Great. Come here, you. Go into there and give me a couple stairs. Just clean that section up a little bit. Okay. Ah, nighttime? Yep. There's somebody to go fight. Let's go practice. Nice open area. But you got a club? You got a club. Alright, let's see how blocking works. It is burning my stamina to block. And he's fast enough to keep hitting me, and I can't get ahead of him. Wow. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be problematic. Alright, can I stun him? I mean, I can take him down fairly quickly. It didn't seem like I was getting stuns in like I was with the animals. What are you guys? Some kind of weird slug critter? I got my ult charged up. I need to go find something. That worked pretty well. Poor sheep. I believe you can only have one food buff running at a time. If I try to eat this, I think it just replaces that one. Alright, I don't see any other torch-bearing skeletons running around. Whoa. That was kind of rude. Whoa. Dude. Whoa! Whoa! That was half my life right there in one swing. Dude is big. Ah! Locked myself out. Now I'm trapped in here with the big guy. Hey, my bow's gone. Did I drop it on accident? I think I dropped it on accident. Oh, he despawned on me. Yeah, what'd I do with my bow? I don't know if he stole it or I dropped it, or I don't think the durability ran out. It's not in my inventory. That floating in the wall? Yep, floating in the wall. Weird. Yeah, that was a lot of damage out of that guy. I don't think blocking with the daggers was going to handle that problem. And it seems like their animation is so fast, I doubt I could see it coming and block. You either know the timing of their attacks ahead of time, and the blocks are draining stamina, and they're so fast you can't run away very well and get anything done. I don't even know what my drop key is. Drop item G, huh? Not sure I would care about that too often. Let's toss it further away on the keyboard to, if they're using most of the keys for all these different commands. Let's make it the U key. I don't think they're using that for anything. I think he's healing when he connects with me like that. He resets. That's some pretty good damage on him, I think. Gotta stop trying to account for arrow drop. It stays pretty flat. Oh, shoot. I got a broken shield symbol to the left there. And now we disconnected again. Huh. And now the broken shield thing's gone. I'm not sure what's doing that. Oh, I know they have a special attack. You gotta charge it up, though. Unless you're not talking about the Q key. It's gotta get charged up before you can use it. I used it several times earlier. Looks like I can anticipate his swings if I stay at kind of just outside of touch range. Broke my block and stamina needs to recharge. That I kind of knew. Whoa, there's the flickering again. Try to stay in range of them this time. It's gonna be hard to fight with that. Oh, broke my block. Oh, stamina's gone. Not good. And then I get hammered. Block still broke. Gonna get killed here pretty quick. Yeah, I haven't gotten this thing charged up yet. I decided to stay in there and keep swinging to see what would happen, but I couldn't get the damn weapon ability charged up, even after all the hits I landed on him. Not understanding something. We got the weapon charged up pretty easily on everything else I fought, but this guy I've hit, and it just does not charge. So, we've had some durability loss. It drops a selection of your items. I really don't want to turn on enemy hit point bars. I don't have the stamina to take those hits, and I don't have like a dodge roll or anything to get distance when he's stepping forward with that big swing. I don't know if I can dart forward past him. I don't know if he'll just auto pivot and land the blow anyway, or if it's actual physical. No, I'm not. I'm wearing these. We haven't gotten enough copper to get the other armor pieces on yet. I'm just practicing. See, even that little bit of... I keep thinking it's going to drop, but it does not. Ah. And now he's just going to stay right behind me while I drain my durability. What the... Alright, he must have been accumulating damage. And he had a ridiculous amount, apparently. Huh. Where are you going, buddy? Whoa, I'm out of arrows? How am I out of arrows? I guess they are single shot. Alright, fine. Let's go play. Let's dance. So you can see the charging of the Q key down in the bottom right there. We're halfway there, but I think it's going to drain away fairly quickly if I don't keep fighting. What the heck are you? I don't have any arrows. That's a frickin' beholder. Okay. We got beholders. Feel free to go back to your other spot, Mr. Beholder. I don't want to fight this and you. There you go. That's interesting. Doesn't drain, but if you switch away. So if I hit one of my other tools, it'll just go back to 0 instantly. Alright, well, that got me a little bit of practice. Yeah, we'll put him over here. All right. We should get some arrows and go mining. Is wandering pretty far. I don't know if the underground gets any more dangerous during the nighttime. Okay, let's put torches on the left side for our path. Hi there. I don't know if ores are clustered or just completely randomized. Red crystal shards. I'm sure they have a purpose, but it's not what I'm looking for. These rats hit pretty hard. Have I heard about Terra Invicta? Yeah. I've played Terra Invicta on the channel. Hey there, copper. Very annoying. Stop it, please. They do seem to be clustered in small groups. I don't know if I'll find larger veins. No thanks. I can just right... I don't have to actually scroll to the torch. I can just right-click to drop a torch anywhere. That looks ominous. This flickering is gonna be the death of me. See, I can't pick up arrows. They seem to be one use. You gonna pop out a spider or something? No. Just a pile of skulls. Where's Shelob? Where's she at? That was a pretty good grouping. A lot of people reporting the flickering on the Discord. Whole lot of people. Spiders. Can they climb walls? Does he care about being shot? I feel like as soon as I step down here, that's going to take notice. if not sooner. Don't know if there's like a bottom basalt lava layer or how the world gen works. I don't know how much verticality we have. Uh-oh. Now I gotta remember it's up again. Here's my torch. Alright. What do we got so far? 25. Oh. It stacks to 25 and that's it. So we got 32. Yeah, there's a backpack and an upgraded backpack. I just don't have the material / tech / whatever requirements met yet. Think I might head back, drop some stuff off and get some armor made. So let's just follow our torches out. Keep the torches on the right and we should get all the way home. The heck did I get from up there down to here? Usually I make myself a little more accessible staircase than that. Guess I can just mantle. Alright, we're out. You first, I guess. Alright, it's going to take a little while for that to roll. I have spider mode on. I don't have spider mode off. You can turn off the spiders if you want. I don't mind spiders, I don't care. Video game spiders are fine with me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even doing anything. My hands aren't even on the keyboard or the mouse, and the flicker's just randomly showing up. Weird. So, we already have our upgraded daggers. I don't have an upgraded bow yet. I think crude short bow is what we're currently using. Copper short bow. Signature energy 6, signature charges +1. It's exactly the same. Where's the beneficial part? You're telling me absolutely nothing is different about these two? And I have to spend 4 copper to make the second one? Not enough info. More info, please. I'm assuming there's like a higher damage value or something, but they're not actually reporting damage values. They just give you the signature energy info, and that's it. Do not like. Do not like. We're gonna have, what, 30? Oh, I got 6 more. $17 more on the way, so 41. We need what? 6 and 11, 17. These are supposedly better than the copper gauntlets by a fair bit, so we won't make that. So just 17 and 9, so just 26. So we've already got enough. Alright, we're all copper-fied with our troll gauntlets. Yeah, see, these you can't pull from inventory for these types of workbenches. You actually have to input the items. But not gonna worry about that for now. Almost done. But we can just let it burn. I think I'm gonna put all the leather and linen in that other box. Ah, I ran out right before the last one. Backpack upgrade requires workbench 2. Unlock backpack. Need iron ingots and medium leather. Didn't I see, is this the one that does repairs? I thought I saw one that was a repair bench or did repairs for gear. So I won't worry about it. All right, so we've got, what? There's no screen, info screen I can look at that's going to give me a cumulative totals. That's 19% physical resist with, we're up to 128 max health. All right, let's go take a look at this thing. See what that's all about. Death, day 1. Thanks for the reminder. Death to all chickens. Not you. You got the big eyes. You're okay. Oh, hi there. Whoa, more than one? Oop, more than one. Ow. Oh, I'm getting killed. Bad dog. The wolf's got more hit points than I think they should have. Would help if I would hit. Ow. Nope, nope, nope. Don't reset now. Damn. Yeah, these wolves got hit points. Why do I keep getting double fights? I like how he attacks and then backs off. That's cool. Come on. Oh, right when I got it charged up and ready to use. Actually, I don't know if I still need those things. Okay, big trees. Towers. there an entrance in any of these? Guess I could dig into it and find out. I don't want to lose my buff. There, I lost. Oh, no, I didn't lose it. Thought that would have... So that's different from pressing the Q key. This is the left mouse click. Huh. Okay. We've got a lower level, which is obvious from the stairs. Don't care. Whoa, hi there. Treasure chest, golem, portal. Forgotten Temple Gateway. Okay. Don't like enclosed spaces for fights like this. I assume he's going to activate and come after me at some point. Or not. Grilled fish, a health potion, and some iron. Now he wakes up. Six whole points. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not sure I want to die here right now. You gonna chase me all the way out? No, he finally reset. Okay. We'll mess with him later. I think that's probably the only thing of interest here. Yeah, I think it's solid all the way through. You're interesting looking. All right. Due north of us in that other biome. Okay. Let's head home real quick, drop some stuff off. I don't know what the deal is with these things. Getting some ominous wind sounds. I don't know if it's regional or just telling me there's going to be weather coming in. Got another cave right there, right? Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. 5 iron ore. Can we get anything useful done with 5? Can I do an iron dagger? Ooh, we can. Well, I assumed it was a trap. I just didn't see any actual trap. I knew not to walk directly under it. I'm gonna need more wood than that. I have to go chop some more trees down. I'm going to assume that's going to be better than trying to get an iron anything together at the moment. That's what the leather's for, and the linen scraps. What does it move up to? +9 and 5% from +5 and 4%. Wow. Yeah, the lack of info is bugging me. No indication that they're actually any different. Okay. Let's make an upgraded bow. think I keep canceling out before it hands me the item. Alright, so we're full copper on the weaponry and tools. We got iron for our daggers. Don't think there's anything else I can do there. Well, let's run north. See what the biome change looks like. Looks like there might be something, oops, right there also. Looks like another troll camp. What time is it? It's getting dark. Probably shouldn't go right before dark. Should go caving. That's what I should do. Alright, back into the caves. Oh, right after I grab some more fruit salad kebab thingies. Fruit skewers. That's good enough. Well, could it go in any more directions? 1, 2, 3, 4. Big cave. Copper, copper, copper. I don't know how, if it's a depth related thing for the different material types or if it's just randomized or biome specific. I haven't seen anything that looks like another metal other than copper in the wall so far. We've looted some iron. Hi guys. Ooh, treasure chest. Stairs. Ah, that looks like iron. Alright. Goddamn flickering is going to make this impossible. Seems to be happening at a certain spot that I either look towards or step towards. Let's silver, iron, crude daggers, and grilled fish. A little too high. Whoops. Rat ambush. Ow! Alright, stop ambushing me. Let's go hide in the corner. That stuff lasts quite a while. There's a little green line kind of working its way around clockwise, or around the two symbols right over here, showing the duration. So we'll eventually heal up to full. Not sure what you need the preceding metal for if you've already fully geared up beyond replacing the gear at that level. when the durability runs out. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Is that like a fire elemental, or is he setting himself on fire by standing on top of that? I think he's setting himself on fire. All right, looks like the sun will be coming up soon. Drop some more stuff off and plan our trip over that way. Can't get those doors to close at the right time. What did we come back with? 5 more iron and 26 more copper? I'm gonna have to go on a tree chopping spree. Fair bit of raw wild meat. To make 1 flour. I don't know where lettuce is at yet. Hey, farm bench. That's all saplings. Guess that's how you do it. Get lettuce that way. Gotta get some planting done, get the lettuce going. Everything else is locked. Sunflower, wheat, and lettuce. So do you just hoe normal ground to make it so it's plantable? We can't hoe and have the torch out. Apparently. That doesn't look anything like Minecraft water physics. Why does it bring my torch out when I plant that? Weird. I can't see any details about it. Yeah, I gotta chop a bunch of trees down. Wolves are back. We're doing 19 now. Nice. Ah! I might die again. Ooh, close. Oh, look at that sliver of health. Yeah, I guess they're doing stuff. I was going to make the watering can, which is why we went and grabbed all that. Just throw that in there. Continues that one no matter what slot it's in, huh? Sure. Alright, whatever. Alright, what did I need? 3, I think. Keep canceling out before it finishes. Alright, so what does this thing do? We're going to actually water those? Am I going to get any indication that it's watering those? Yep, changes the color, and it looked like it accelerated the growth, or I just got really weirdly lucky. Alright, I'm just going to leave those alone for now. It's just an experiment real quick. Let's toss you into... let's leave you in the tools box. Get some more fruit skewers. And make some more arrows. Crude arrow. Do we have an option for uncrude? Not yet. I don't see any other option for arrows. That's plenty. Alright, we got 75 arrows. 14 heals, 30... Ooh, I need more torches. Alright, about 120 torches. Well, let's go north. So, we're heading up to this biome. Go check this thing out. Unless we get distracted. By we, I mean me. I am easily distracted. Like, that looks shiny. What am I looking at? Is that a creature? Alright, I'm distracted. That is a creature. Billy goat? Looks like a billy goat. And another billy goat. Alright. At least the game has automatic step up. I don't have to hit the space bar for every single block I want to climb. Alright, we got a couple of skeletons. Some flying critters. Some of those really scary rooster things. Go visit the skeletons. Huh. Alright. A bright white block. Nope. Other targets. Is there any part of this world that is not completely honeycombed with caves? What kind of block are you? Marble? Chalk. Okay. Yep, that's blue, all right. And there's something back right in there. I gotta remember to keep a stack of nerd pole material with me. The fens. I got a gun? I think that's either a gun or a crossbow. And is he hostile? Yep, that's a skeleton of some kind. Yep, he's firing a crossbow at me. Punk. 15 crude arrows. Alright, so they had a guard pacing around out here. This is a big place. Hello. Apparently we alerted more than one. I too will block. Oh. As soon as I stop blocking, that's when he hit me. Yes, let's block each other. lot of blocking going on. What was that noise about? Is that the charging of my weapon? Because I don't think there's experience levels or anything. A rusty shield. Essence, iron, stamina, hides. You can keep the rest. Whoops. Uh-oh. I don't want to be getting shot while I'm melee fighting. Whoops. I think I was supposed to open that. Place is fairly extensive. That sounded kind of magey sounding. Rude. Some silver. Perhaps. Hey, buddy. Get back here. Never thought you'd see me playing Hytale. Why? It's a well, I don't know if I consider it a survival game. Any game that doesn't have food and hydration as a way to die, I don't think is qualified to be called a survival game. But you know, all the popular kids are playing it, so I gotta represent. More flickering. Loving the flickering. Maybe that would collapse into another craft spot. Wheat seeds, lettuce. Ow. A lot of apples. Inventory's getting a little full. Some of it's junk. Oh, hello. Oh. Hey there. Yeah, that noise is when my power activates. Alright, good to know. Oop. No particular reason to come up here. Yeah, we've been over here already. Alright, I think we've mostly cleared the place. That's where that treasure chest was with the spikes. Apparently his block gets to ignore my ult. Ah, yeah. Nice color palette over here. Very, very vibrant. Don't see... There's that there. I'm not going all the way over there, though. There's whatever that is. Kind of looks like another troll camp. Think I'll go straight home. We'll drop off this big pile of inventory, and then we'll make that our next target. Should I chop one of these giant trees down before we head home? Don't think I need moss. I don't need one rubble. Don't need a chalk. And I immediately pick it all up again. Hate it when I do that. Trees are conjoined. Are they still going to collapse? Well, hi there, squirrel. Alrighty then. Awful lot of those blocks seem to disappear when they hit the ground. Wow. I think they just joined up into groups to clear up some of the ground clutter. So they grouped up when they hit the ground. We got a pumpkin? Hey there, pumpkin. Alright, yeah, let's head home. Yeah, very, very vibrant color palette. Let's go. Oh, we got hogs. Hey there, hogs. You guys hostile when I get close? Not particularly. Gonna end up over near that thing here pretty quick. Let's see if we can cut across that way. We go diving. Skeletons are back. I don't think that's the exact same spot. Oh, got a warg with him? Or, nope, just a bunny. So is he confused because of the distance? I'm too far for him to detect who's hitting him? Alright, just gotta get around this big rock. Ready to harvest. That's pretty straightforward. Alright. And fast. Yeah, I guess she'll be the seed box for the moment. Copper, gold, iron, and silver. Hey, we got our first piece of medium leather. Alright, so the copper pickaxe is getting a little worn. Do we have a shot at the iron? We do. Just need 5 iron ingots. We've got 4. Guess we'll have to wait a little longer. What are you? Oh yeah, boom powder. Alright, so we don't have much metal to process. Don't need that. Don't need any of that. Got an idea how to do the farming now. Just need to find a high-level iron source. We've got plenty of the other things in order to get the workbench upgraded. I don't know if that's, yeah, starting at thorium apparently, which is next after irons when you need the upgrade. So not a huge hurry. I'd need a ton of iron to get upgraded into other things as well. A ton of iron. And leather. Nah, I don't need tips on stuff like that. I know how to Google. For now, this is just the introductory thing. I'll just aimlessly wander. I'm not worried about optimizing or learning the secrets or anything at this point. Alright, so getting dark again. Yeah, it feels weird not having any kind of real pressure, meaning no food mechanic to worry about, no hunger or thirst mechanic, nothing coming at my base. I don't know if any of that is going to happen. I kind of doubt it. It feels very baby's first survival game-esque, especially with the cutesy elements. Let's go stab a deer to death. Get back here. Get back here. You're not faster than me. Oh, you are faster than me. I don't have the stamina. I was wrong. What was all this stuff? Apparently, what, wolves were killing something? Wolves were killing chickens or something? You don't want none of this. These guys are pretty easy to kill now with the iron daggers. That, and they don't do any of the fancy maneuvering that the guys over there were doing. I'm assuming that one really big guy we had over here was like a mini-boss. A random mini-boss. Now that dude was tough. Apparently I do have arrow drop, but it drops suddenly and dramatically at a certain distance. We got 2 essence of life out of that. I got a bunch there too. Hello, feed bag. Animals might be lured by this. Yeah, I need softwood logs, banyan, beech, and aspen. Well, you can get beech from that. Apparently we don't have any of that local. What have we been working on? Oak and maple, hardwood logs. Wonder if that's intentional. All right. Hey, look, we have some lettuce. We get to see the salads. Instantly restore 10% versus it's the same there. So you can get that benefit, and it's 2 minutes 30. Yeah, it's exactly the same. I guess you're not dependent on finding the berry bushes. But it does take mushrooms. I haven't seen anything about crop harvesting mushrooms. Got mushrooms on this list? Doesn't seem like it. A lot of unknowns. Nighttime. Yeah, we also had that beholder floating around. That was interesting. Those look like torches flickering up there. I haven't had any problem harvesting anything yet either. I don't know if there's like a hierarchy of harvesting, meaning you've got to have iron in order to harvest thorium, you got to have thorium in order to harvest cobalt, or if you can grab them all right from the get-go with a stone pickaxe and they just take more wax. We'll find out eventually. I'm probably gonna have to make another box for building blocks, just to clean up the inventory a bit, get it sorted. You can also stack the boxes. I tried that in my test game. Just wish we could label them. All right, let's go to the main menu. I think I'm going to stop there for the moment. So, you know, there you go. Hytale. I'll have to do a little bit of checking on just a couple of questions that I have about things. The flickering is the only kind of negative performance-wise at the moment, once I fix the brightness problem. And that was a general settings issue on my side, not the game's problem. So that black screen flickering, very annoying. I've seen I went and checked on the Discord, a lot of people reporting that. So some combination of hardware, software is doing that, I'm sure. But yeah, it's not my type of survival game from a challenge aspect, but you know, it looks nice and it's got some decent underpinnings to build upon, it looks like. So I'll definitely continue playing it and exploring further into it to see how much of the game is in the game. But We'll continue a little bit later today. Right now, it's about 6 a.m. my time. I need to get a little bit of sleep and get some food in me. And then I'll probably return for some more Hytale. So, hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in a bit.